Thank you for joining me on my channel. Welcome back. If you are returning, if you're new, welcome to School of Thoughts Tarot. My name is Andre. My ponytail is going to irritate me. You already know how I go with my hair. I get irritated every week by it, so I guess my puff could be a bit neater, or y'all can pay attention to the message, not my hair. So anyways, like I said, thank you for watching, tuning in. This is going to be the weekly energy report for the collective. So I'll be talking about like what energies spirit is trying to bring in with the Lightworker Oracle, challenges we'll be experiencing, overall energy of the week, whatever, right? This is the second one I've done. So yeah, thank you for being here, if you are here. This is my Lightworker Oracle, which is where I'll be pulling the overall energies for the week. As I'm shuffling, I do just want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and his daughter and her teammate and her parent, as well as the pilot that was all on the plane crash today. Kobe Bryant did pass away. And also, I would like to say stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't drink after anybody. Don't eat after anybody. Wash your hands. I'm going to keep consistently. Just wash your hands all the time. Carry hand sanitizer with you. Lysol wipes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do. Because that virus stuff, people want to take it light and be like, oh, the government's distracting us. No. The government ain't distracting us from nothing. Okay? This is all just... It's time. I mean, it's just time. It's out with the old and in with the new. So all I'm saying is protect yourself. Beef up on your protection, spiritually, physically. Just really protect yourselves. Love on your loved ones, because I've been saying that. Love on your loved ones, especially this year, because you just never know. So just, you know what I'm saying? You never know when the next tragedy could happen. You just never know. So please stay aware. Stay alive. That is very sad, though, about Kobe Bryant and his daughter. She was like 13. It's very sad. But it's time for him to leave from the other side for now. So, yeah, anyways, that can be a bit of a deep topic, so I ain't trying to get all in that because we're going to start crying and shit. But, yep, so, okay. I went ahead and I pulled two cards. The first one that came out was card 44, which is the seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. And immediately when I think of this, I am thinking of that Cancer. I don't know why the Cancer new moon came to my mind, but we just had a full moon too. No, Cancer full moon, and then we had a new moon in Aquarius. And that is what this is speaking of, in my opinion. If you look at the card, it's card 44. And if you look at it, it looks like, literally, it looks like judgment. Like that's what I was going to say, like with all this stuff going on, like it's just judgment time. You know what I'm saying? Like you're reaping what it is that you have sown. And that's literally, look how, I feel like there's been a period, people have felt like really down. Like I'm one of these people, so I'm trying to explain it like in a way that everybody can understand. But it's like, we've gone through a lot, like as a collective, especially like 2019. And, I mean, just everything up until 2019. I feel like 2019 was like the tipping point, like the water started boiling type shit. Like that's what that was in my opinion, because that shit was terrible. But it's like it's time now to rise up, if that makes sense. Like I'm getting drawn to the fires that happened in Australia. So it's like, you know, all these fires happening and it's burning shit down, But then I saw a post and it was like flowers are growing from where you know, the fires left. Now there are new flowers growing. And so that's like I just said, getting rid of the old and coming out with the new. And I feel like it's time for us to rise up. And I even see like all the red energy, which is the root chakra, which is the base of your spine. So it's like the very first chakra, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're all coming up as basically babies into our newfound, like who we are. Because I know I'm not stupid. Like everybody been going through this period where it's like we really had to take a step back and look at who we surround ourselves with, what we're doing with our lives. And some of us ain't did shit with it, you know what I'm saying? We're just, you know, content. Like, we cool. And that's fine. This ain't for you, okay? Click off now. But if you've been trying, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean if I say you've been trying, because it's been hard, you know? Like, a lot of things have come to try to tear us down, take us out, like, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of stuff. But it's like, we never gave up. And I'm even being drawn to her nudity, like in the sense that, like, innocence, you know what I'm saying, purity, like naked, a baby, fresh, you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we're being like reborn in a sense, and we are, because so is nature. Everything's being reborn. Like, it's, so I guess this week is really, you're gonna feel really the effects of that. Of I know last week I was talking about like the abundance coming in. I thought that's going to play out over really the whole first half of 2020. But I do feel like this week is a lot of us are going to be actually executing what we've been afraid to do. Because I know January was a lot very eye opening in the sense that, like, we were placed with a lot of decisions that we had to make. You know what I'm saying, for either for our betterment or for our detriment. And hopefully we all chose, you know, for our betterment. But, you know, with betterment comes worries and responsibilities and should I even do this? And, you know, doubting and second guessing. I feel like we've all been dealing with that a lot this week. But I feel like this coming week, we're going to be breaking out of that and coming into who we are and actually being able to execute that and actually seeing results on whatever it is we're doing. If you have a channel, or if you know, starting a business or whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, as far as your spirituality goes. And then we also have card 17, which is an 8. Ooh, and 44 was an 8 too. 8. Oh my goodness, y'all, I've been seeing 8 everywhere. 8 is like my number, and I don't know what other number it is. But anyways, card 17, family of light. And to me, this is just basically literally just saying, like, you have help from the other side. Like, your ancestors, your guides, your angels. Like, this is the same thing I was getting last week. Like, they've really been doing a lot of the work for you. And they also, with this card, I want to emphasize the way you connect with them is through meditation. So if you're trying to contact them or talk to them, there are a lot of guided meditations you can watch to access that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, when I first started meditating, like, I didn't pay none of that no mind. I did not. I don't like guided meditations. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel it in my body. But I went to this class the other day, and we did a guided meditation, and it was pretty damn lit. I actually had a conversation with my ancestor and all type of stuff. So I highly recommend guided meditation. But with that card, that's what I really feel like. They're trying to talk to you and communicate to you. And the best way to hear them, if you're having trouble or just you're lost and don't know what to do, the best way to hear them is meditation. But if you don't know how to meditate or it's hard for you, quiet your mind and express yourself creatively, because they can also come through that way. So for me, I free write, and as I free write, it's like I can notice, like, when I'm talking and how when it switches to like them coming through, because it'll be like third person, they're talking to me, you know. So it's like that. But it come through in music, come through, like, you know, any kind of way, really. However you express yourself, and just listen. Royalty and Jewel, get them dogs together because all they do is bark. But yeah, so that was card 17, which is also an 8. Yeah, they'll be from the other side. Talk to them, because trying to talk to y'all. Tap in, tune in. Literally, it's like tuning into a radio station. And another reader actually said that, which was confirmation for me, because I was like, sleep. I get a lot of stuff. Like, they talk to me a lot when I'm in that state of like waking up and being asleep. Like, I get so much stuff like when I wake up that I forget it. But this particular one was about, because I was like, I think I was inquiring about how to like tune in to each, you know, zodiac sign or the collective or whatever. Like, you know, I was like, I don't know, I think I was having a conversation about that. And they're like, it's literally like tuning into a radio station. So it's like, I imagine like in the car as you tune it, and it gets clear and rough, like, you know, not as clear in certain areas, stuff like it, like it's literally like that. And somebody else said it too when they're reading, somebody I watch a lot. And that was just confirmation for me when they said it, because I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But anyways, and then we have card 6, fourth way of harmony, which is what, I don't know why I want to say like Jehovah and Allah. Like, I got all those in my head. Like, they're making way for this. That's what's happening. And so like, where it's literally, so if you listen to J. Cole, Love Yours, you know, there's beauty in the struggle, nigga. That's what this is talking about, in my opinion. Like, all this stuff that's going on is making way for a brand new reality. Like, it's gonna be like beautiful for those, you know, done the work. It's gonna be like this harmonious, like, I don't know, like, I'm really excited to, you know, see what it's gonna be like. That's the vibe I'm getting from this card. Like, all of this is just making way for this new reality for you. You know what I'm saying? So this week, just really pay attention to your guides as they were trying to communicate with you guys. Work on your chakras, because even in this card, I'm seeing like the rainbow and stuff, and I mentioned the root chakra in that card too. So heavy chakra stuff. Continuing from last week, because that was also a theme last week. And then, you know, breaking out of your shell. That's what I thought this week was all about. Like really harmonizing and finally, you know, seeing the fruits of your labors, if that makes sense. And makes sense because the bottom of the deck card is card 13, which is a 4, which is trust in the plan. Which means that it's all coming into fruition. Continue having patience. Continue being diligent with whatever it is that you're doing, working on. Don't give up because you don't see results. Because the second you give up is the second you would have saw a result, trust me. Oh. Don't give up. I also see the card karmic clearing. So again with that, I feel like there's just a lot of clearing and stuff going on, just getting rid of old energy we thought was for us, or just, you know, moving on from old things, old ways of being that no longer serve us. Like a new cycle we're entering in. Like I feel like we're being led to trust more so in, I don't even need this deck, do I? Yeah, sorry, I have this all written down. Okay, so this is my Radiant Wise Tarot, and I'm going to pull the challenges for this week and what's going to be crossing us as we try to come out of our shell, as we start to come into who we are, basically. Spirit, the challenges with the collective face this week when it comes to integration. That's the word I just heard. Integration. Integrating your spiritual self, your real self, your soul self to become harmonious and to attract everything that, you know, you put out. Spirit, what will be the challenges this week? We got Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. And may I have one more, please, Spirit? Okay, they gave me like 3, which I didn't want, but whatever. So we got 2 pages. Bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. And it's not a love reading, but I feel like we're getting there, but it's not. Take it how it resonates. I'm tired of seeing this 3 of Swords energy. Like, I'm really tired of seeing that. Not that I'm tired of y'all being in your goddamn feelings. I'm just tired of seeing this energy, because why? Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, you know, it's just, if you're still holding on to something or to somebody that's hurting you, for the love of God, like, please let that shit go. Like, I ain't even trying to come for y'all. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm perfect out here. Like, you know, like it's easy or something, but try. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. That's what I see getting in y'all way. Like, I see Page of Pentacles here, which is innocence, brand new idea. You see how he's holding it? Like, yeah, I have this brand new idea. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's gonna be. You're coming into the energy like, yeah, I have all these ideas. I'm ready to execute them, right? Then you have Queen of Swords. So it's like, but she's not even facing the Page of Pentacles. She's facing the opposite way. Like, he came out first. She's not facing him. She's facing the opposite way. I feel like a lot of us are embodying this Queen of Swords energy this week. And to be honest with you, I feel like it's out of fear. I'm going to keep it a buck. And the next card that came out was the Moon, 3 of Swords, and the Emperor. So, again, take it how it resonates, because for some of y'all, it could be a love person. It could be dealing with an Aries, could be dealing with a Pisces. It could be a love thing that has you blocked this week. But it's something that brings you confusion. It brings you heartache. Like, it's hurting you. And it could be this person. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to just give it to you that way right now, because that's the way I'm getting it. And it's bringing you a lot of confusion and heartache. And it's honestly holding you back from your dreams. Like, the reason That's why it's like that. Because you see how the page is like here, and Paige's not even looking at it, but the swords, she's facing all these ways at this. She's at the moon, and everything else down the path. She's like completely ignoring this card. It's like completely separate. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whatever that shit is coming in between. You know, you and your growth and your progression. So like, if you're holding on to a person who leaves you confused and heartbroken, like, sis, I don't know how many, or sir, I don't know how many, you know, messages or signs you need, but let the shit go. Like, and even if, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll give an example for myself to let you know that you're not the only one that goes through it. Like, you know what I'm saying, I thought somebody was my divine masculine, given if he is or isn't, it's not for me to worry about anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot continue to stress and cry and whatever over this person who there's nothing happening in 3D. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to control things you have control over. You can't sit around and cry over things you don't have control over, you know? Like, yes, feel your emotions, and yes, you know, come to terms with them, but at the end of that shit, it's just like, get the fuck back up and do what you have to do, you know? Like, you can't hold yourself back because of another person. Like, especially somebody, like, stop watching fucking YouTube readings, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I am on YouTube, and I'm telling y'all that, but I'm dead ass, like, stop watching so many YouTube, like, love readings that you get so many different misconceptions. No. First of all, you need better discernment, because every video is not for you. You should only watch videos you're led to watch, okay? That's why I completely cut that shit out. Like, not completely, but I watch them sometimes, but only the ones that consistently reappear. Like, I try to make my focus, like, energy reads or, like, overall, you know, like, money, like, stuff like that I have control over. Because if I sit and worry about this dude, you know what I'm saying, I will completely lose track of my whole vision because I'm worried about you and what you do. And are you coming back? Like, no. It's dead. So if you're with somebody who's causing you this heartache, cut it off. If you're waiting on somebody to come back, stop waiting. You know what I'm saying? Even if this person's your twin flame or whatever this person is to you, like, you can do what you have to do while still holding a space for them. You know, like, the love you have for them will never go away. It'll never go away. You know, like, you have to learn to live with that, even if they're not there, you know? And it's hard, but you have to. Because another reason why I'm going so hard in this is because I've been seeing this energy so much. Like, I'm telling you, I pulled the Three of Swords out damn near every reading. Like, I'm tired of seeing this shit. I'm tired of us being, like, heartbroken for what? For what? Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, I don't know y'all lives. But if this person was for you in this moment, you wouldn't feel the way you feel. So you have to let it go. Because if you never let it go, they'll never feel that energetic break from you. They'll never feel like they have to do anything for you because you're always there. Why are you so available to somebody who's not available for you? Why? Why do you let yourself get used and walked over? Why? You know what I'm saying? They're keeping it a buck. Did they even do that much for you to, like, miss them this much? Like, okay, yeah, y'all vibes. Y'all might have had sex. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have, you know, whatever. But y'all might have even been in a relationship. But this is how you feel. Like, the moon and the Three of Swords. Like, complete confusion and heartbreak. Like, I don't know how else y'all want me to say it over this goddamn emperor. Whew. And also, let me get to the other message. Sorry, that just had to come out. And I'm telling y'all, this, like, irritation is not me. It's them coming through me. Because I think they just really want y'all to get the idea that you want to manifest everything your highest good. You don't want to manifest a person. You don't want to manifest a specific outcome. Don't attach yourself to any of that, because if you truly want what's in your highest good, then you will let go of what form that love comes in, you know? I had to let go of the idea that it was him, even though I do strongly, wholeheartedly believe that is my twin flame. I'm not going to lie. Like, that shit hurts. Okay? I have my days too where I just sometimes, like today, like I'm being completely transparent with y'all right now because I want y'all to understand how this shit goes. I want you to understand you're never alone, and it's never just you. You know what I'm saying? Today, like, I haven't talked to him in I don't know how long, but today he was on my mind so heavy. I mean, heavy, like all day. And I was uncomfortable because I already surrendered the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already told God, like, you know, if it's meant to be, then your will be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll come back around, it'll happen. But while it's not happening, can you take him away from my mind? Can you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's hard. Like, it's hard. And then it's just like, especially when you care about them, you know what I'm saying? So you miss them. So, like, while they're on your mind, all you want to do is just sit and reminisce. And all you want to look at their page. Like, what are they up to? Like, is he thinking about me? What's going on? Like, is he coming back? Like, it's just all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? That goes through your mind, runs through your mind. And trust me, like, I really get it. Like, I really do. But at the same time, you have to make an active decision to, like, come out of that, you know? I didn't. And that's the thing, I'm human. I'm trying to explain to y'all that I'm human and we're all human, and so I definitely get it. But, like, I didn't. I just laid in bed. Like, I even shed a few tears because I'm just like, what's up? You know, I pull cards, like, what's up? Is he it or not? Is he coming back or not? Like, what's up? Like, you know, because at this point it's been so long. So for me to, like, still be feeling this way out of nowhere, you know, and this don't happen every day. It's just some days where I just wake up and it's just like overwhelming person, like, in my head and in my heart, and just overwhelming, you know. And so trust me when I say that I get it, but trust me when I also say, like, if you make the effort to pull back, you'll notice more and more progress. Because I was in the beginning, like, very adamant, like, about trying to see what he was up to and, you know, what he was doing, and constantly asking spirit and writing all these poems for him and, you know, just all this shit. But as I, like, made myself, I had to, like, force myself to let go, and that shit hurts and it's hard too. But as I, like, forced myself to try to let go, you know, I made myself stop looking at his page. I made myself, like, you know, try to write about different things, like, find inspiration in other things, even though my heartbreak was, like, the major. My heart is just inspiration for everything. But in that moment, my heart was, like, major inspiration. So I'm trying to find other things to, you know, write about. Like, I actively tried to take my mind off of him so that I wasn't sitting around wallowing in this energy and this confused, because that's all it is with him, is confusion and heartbreak. Like, at this point right now, that's what it is. It's just confusion and heartbreak. So why am I gonna sit around and worry about what's gonna happen with him? Like, he Aries, shit. I don't know what's going on. I did all I could do, you know. And once you get to that point, that's when you relinquish control, because you don't have it anymore, you know what I'm saying? And you let shit happen the way it's supposed to happen. If it's meant to be, if that man's supposed to be in your life, I promise to God that man's gonna be in your life. He's meant to be there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll happen. But maybe he was there to teach you a lesson, and maybe you got that lesson, and now your heart's tied in it. But it's okay, because you'll get over it, and you'll learn, and you'll move on. And this person's coming back, and you have to let go, so they can know that you let go. They can feel the disconnect there, so they can understand and think, like, well, damn, so and so ain't here no more. I can't feel them no more. Like, where they at? What they doing? That's going to cause them to think about what they've done to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And then if they're, like I said, supposed to be in your life or about it, they'll make the changes. If not, you have to, like, literally move on. Like, you cannot sit and wait for somebody to get their shit together. You'll live a miserable life. Anyways, I can't even get to the other message yet. So the other message is, it's time for you to stand in your power. And so this Emperor is you standing in your power. And you're going to face with challenges to remove this from your life. So again, with the love situation, but apply it how it resonates. So this message will be applied, basically you applying how it resonates, because I feel like there are situations and or people in your lives that you need to get rid of, that bring you confusion, that bring you heartbreak, and it's time for you to embody this energy and literally get rid of things that don't serve you anymore. And I feel like that's a challenge for a lot of people. And that could be old habits, that could be old ways of doing things, and it could be other people. So I feel like this week is literally about surrendering, and I'm giving all that back up to the universe, because it's not yours to carry. And he does make sacrifices. He's the fucking emperor, you know what I'm saying? He's on his shit, like, he's the fucking emperor. Sacrifices have to be made sometimes. You have to make different decisions that you didn't intend on making. Like, that's part of growing up, and that's why you need to embody this energy. Because Queen of Swords, like, she carries the sword because she's been through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she already knows what's up. So she's still nurturing and loving, but she gets rid of what no longer serves her, and she does it kindly. And she'll be rude about it if she got to, but she do it kindly. You know what I'm saying? And then bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. And to me, it's all about an innocent new beginning. Like, and it's cups, so it could be in love, but honestly, I'm feeling like emotional beginning for yourself. You know, new emotional fulfillment, figuring out and finding what makes you happy, and really being able to live in that and bask in that, indulge in that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what this week is all about. Again, with the revival, Like that's what this is about, you know. Opening up to who you truly are and living in that power. Okay. Okay. Let me just get rid of these. My table's so small. I don't like to have like, and I'm just so OCD. I don't like decks to overlap each other. I mean, I'll do it if I got to, but I don't like that shit. So now I'll be pulling from the Energy Oracle for the overall energies of the week, and I just saw 2555, so that's 555 for anybody who is into numerology. But I've been seeing 555, 999, 111, 222. Them is the main ones that I keep seeing. So, Spirit, what is the overall energy for the collective this week? Look, I put the deck, and there's root chakra. Wasn't I just talking about the root chakra? Spirit, what is the overall energy for the collective this week? Sorry, my dog's behind me. Ooh. Trust me, y'all. I know how it feels to get your heart broken. Then I say, Angel of Strength, card 50, which ought to be a 5. So again, speaking about change. But I will put clarifiers for the energy cards. But just off bat, from this card, I'm just getting like a lot of healing energies. But again, with the challenges that came out, I feel like the Angel of Strength is with you to help you make the necessary changes and cuts that you need to make to your life in order to really bring in this abundance and this new formation and this new, you know, this new everything, this new beginning and purity and innocence that Spirit is trying to bring in for you. But you got to work with Spirit. You have to be willing to close out those old cycles and actually close out the cycles, you know. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, heart chakra, card 38, which is an 11. A lot of heart chakra healing. So again, with that broken heart stuff, I do feel like a lot of us are just experiencing a lot of lower emotions, and they're coming in to work on healing that for. This is a lot of cards, y'all. Damn. Okay, I'm not pulling clarify. These are going. I'm gonna put clarifiers for that together because it's 3 cards, and I only wanted to pull 3, but the last pull was 3 cards. But we got. Okay. Woman holding a coin. Okay. Action. So we got 6, 8. Well, we got 2 17s. Okay. And 2 6s. Turn the hell up then. Yeah, another 8. Well, shit. That's 888. And then we got card 39, which is a 12, which is a 3. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is your communication and your throat chakra. So, like I said, a lot of chakra work still because we got 2 chakra cards that came out. So still a lot of chakra work. And also with this woman holding a coin in this action card, it's time for you to take action. Like, in going after, you know, what it is. Because it's going to bring you your money. It's going to bring you your abundance and your success. It's basically what that's saying. Like, but if you never make the effort and put yourself out there to move forward, like, again, like I'm telling y'all, the challenge is going to be like you starting your new beginning, cutting off things that don't serve you, but also just putting yourself out there and allowing yourself to be that innocent person, allowing yourself to start over and to be new and to be fresh and put yourself out there. It's time for you to do that. And that's what this action, once you take action towards this, that the coins come. Okay, so yes, heal and yes, work on yourself, but the Angel of Strength and everything's here to assist you because it's time to get the, you know, the ball rolling. Like, no more sitting down, no more waiting. It's time, and you will achieve victory, okay? But it's time. That's the thing. And I'm getting it like that too. It's time. It's time. No more holding back. No more. And y'all, like, I really wish I could, like, I don't vlog. Like, I don't even like being in the camera like that. So I don't think I would ever vlog. Because I just think it's a waste of time. No offense to any vloggers out there. But I kind of wish, like, I might just do it for like one day. Just like purely like just have a camera somewhere and just record myself all day. Because I want y'all to understand that, like, I understand. I want y'all to understand that I get it because I'm human and I'm giving y'all this reading, but I wouldn't be able to give it to y'all if I didn't go through a lot myself. And if I didn't have like a broad understanding, you know, because God wouldn't send anybody to deliver a message who didn't know what they was talking about, you know? And so when I say it's time, I'm talking about myself too, because I have a hard time. Like I said, I don't like being on camera. Like, I want to do this music shit, but I keep holding myself back, thinking like, oh, you don't know enough and you can't do this. And then it's like, you know, I do poetry and I go to these little open mics, but I'm scared to perform, so I don't get up there. I just sit in the audience and watch them. And while that's cool and everything, it's just like, when are you gonna start putting yourself out there? When are you gonna start owning who it is that you are? When are you gonna, you know, stop being scared? Stop being a little bitch. Not y'all, I mean myself. But I was chilling with my friend this past weekend. Angel of Strength, can you please clarify, Spirit? I was with my friend this past weekend, and I got my guitar because he does music, I make music, so we was going like, just, you know, try to brainstorm each other and shit. So I got my guitar out, and I can only play a little bit right now. I just started learning. Why are these upside down? Oh, okay, we got a pair, a different deck now, but and I pulled the guitar out, and he was like, sing. And I was like, sing what? You know, like, and that's what bothers me. And it's honestly, it makes me frustrated and it makes me uncomfortable because it's like my confidence is at a place now where I feel like nobody can really shake it, you know? Like, nobody can really change the way that I view myself, you know? Like, nobody can really shake that perception to me. Like, I feel like I'm confident in that sense. But then when it comes to stuff like that, I feel like I should just be able to sing on the spot, you know? If you're so confident, then why can't you just sing? I know I could sing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why can't you just do it? Like, I think I'm gonna like look up a song, but you're just asking me to sing, I'm just bust out in this song, you know? Like, and it's things like that. And, you know, I talked to my dad about it, and he's like, you know, stand in the mirror, and there's a lot of major arcana, okay. He was just like, you know, stand in the mirror and, you know, practice going over your poems in the mirror, you know, practice. And I think, I'm honest, it's a really good idea to just go over, like, practice performing for open mics, you know. So, like, when I get up there, I'm not completely, like, unprepared. I've practiced this. I can get up there and deliver the way that, you know, I need to deliver. And it's still a fear of mine, and it just comes from, you know, my childhood and being bullied, and just I really hated to be the center of attention for a long time. And it's honestly a good thing for me to write about, because I'm glad I said that. Let me write that down. See, look at y'all. I'm learning and healing through y'all by talking to y'all. And that's what I'm saying. And I still think I'm gonna do a guided meditation video. I don't think I said it in my last weekly reading, but I said it in one of the Zodiac love reads. What did I just say I'm gonna do? Oh, do journal. Journal if you need to. That's a good way for me to get my thoughts off, and it also allows me to think through what I'm writing and then write it out, and then I can, you know, I have something to work with at that point, you know. I just feel like writing is an effective way to get your thoughts together and in order, and if you need some clarification on them. But anyways, so I pulled clarifiers for the energy cards. So for Angel of Strength, I got King of Swords, King of Wands, and the Moon. So again, putting in with Pisces, as the Moon did come out. Again, this is the second Moon card we've gotten, and it came out under Angel of Strength. So I feel like this is the confidence to enter the unknown, because the Moon is all about, you know, the secrets, the illusions, the, you know, things that you're not really certain of, hiding essentially shadows. And I feel like with the King of Wands here and the King of Swords, it's about, especially the King of Swords, we did have Queen of Swords too, but especially with the King, like the King don't really play no games. You know, he's kind of mean. He's like the mean version of the Queen of Swords. Their faces are always very stern. He's not very happy or inviting. He's not that person. And then we have the King of Wands, who is all about confidence and going after what it is that, you know what I'm saying, you got to go after, and they're very attractive, and they know that, you know what I'm saying, like they're the go-getters. Of the couples, I feel like the Wands couple is the go-getters of all the couples, and I feel like it's about releasing what no longer serves you, even though you don't know what comes next, and then it's going after what you want to go after, even though you don't know what comes next. You know, so I feel like it's all about being fearless as you head into the unknown, and trusting. Okay, trusting the plan. The bottom of the deck that we already got. Let me get that for you. Trusting the plan, that it's all for your betterment, that it's all going to work out, that by making the necessary cuts and decisions, to move forward towards what it is that you've been destined and called to do, that it's all going to work out for your favor. But you have to trust that, and I feel like the angel of strength is with you this week to really hone in and deliver that message for you. With fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, all about your heart chakra, right? And then we have Temperance that came out with that one. So this is Sagittarius. So if I'm dealing with a Sag, you might be a Sag. But with this coming out for your heart chakra, I feel like it's about, sorry, I ate a donut. And I feel like that might be maybe it's just the reflection in the glare, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be in a camera like that. But, keep looking like something there, but it ain't. But anyways, yeah. I feel like this is with the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael, because you see how they're pouring into their own cup. I feel like the energy of this week is really putting yourself first and loving yourself first. Okay, so that you have the confidence, so that you have the motivation to go after what it is you need to go after, which is what's coming up next. But I feel like it's a big week, and they have angels too, so I also feel like your guides, like in Family of Light, your guides and your ancestors are definitely with you, walking with you. You see the halo around their head? Walking with you so that you can, be successful, come out on the other side, doing what it is you need to do, and having the confidence to do that. And also being comfortable enough to do that, But also I feel like it's heating that you should process everything through your heart chakra first. So whenever you talk to someone, whenever somebody gives you information, run it through your heart chakra and see how it feels there. If it don't feel right, cut that shit off, which is back to your challenge and your person. If you're in that situation, if there's somebody there that you just can't let go of, run that shit through your heart chakra, and if it don't feel good, let it go. I promise you're not going to miss it, Like, whatever you think you're holding on to, I promise will come back to you, like, 10 times better if you let it, Like, you have to let go, because once your vibe rises, you cannot force yourself to stay low. You will continue to attract everything bad for you, And then, lastly, clarifying woman holding a coin, action, and fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Didn't I say judgment, y'all? Didn't I say it was about judgment with this card? You have the High Priestess and Judgment, okay? Coming out under a woman holding a coin, action, and fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And we have this card as well, which is damn near the Judgment card. Seventh ray of ritual. And that's the seventh ray. Seventh. I'm pretty sure that's the last ray, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's the last ray. And we got fourth ray of harmony, but yeah. So with the High Priestess here, I feel like a lot of you have callings in spirituality, so it might be a tarot reader, it might be a life coach reading natal charts, it might be something involving spirituality. I feel like you need to take action with, because that's who you really are at your core, and that's what's going to bring you money, But I feel like if this is you already know that, or you've had inklings that this is you, but you haven't been like entirely too sure about it, so you haven't made any like sudden moves, but you need to go ahead and make those sudden moves and get on that and do that. For others of you, it's just about, because the High Priestess is full of secrets, so it's all about owning who you are, coming out of that and allowing that to come out in the Judgment card, allowing that to rise up to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit literally just wants you to take action after who you are. A lot of y'all have this spiritual calling here too, though. So I'm gonna just keep saying that, because that's really prominent. They want me really emphasize that. A lot of you guys have spiritual callings. A lot of y'all been getting personal readings and stuff about it. Listen to them if you have been getting them, because they're giving you accurate information that you should, heed and take in and work towards. But I do feel like, honestly, this week is about coming out of your shell into who you're meant to be, okay? Because this is going to come a lot quicker than you're imagining, a lot quicker or sooner than you think. Also, I'm getting like education, like tackling that. If you're supposed to go back to school or something, like just whatever it is inside of you that you're supposed to be doing, take actions and steps towards that, right? So if you want to go back to school in the fall, but you don't know how you get in there, do your FAFSA. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do things that you can do and take action. Like, if you got to save money for it, save money for it. If you got to, whatever it is you got to do it, And then I just feel mentioned to mention the bottom. I feel mentioned to mention. I feel inclined to mention the bottom of the deck because it's a cute card. But Two of Cups. So it's not a love reading, but I do feel like whether it be a new person coming in, whether it be old person coming in, whether it be something you're dealing with, relationships are going to be a big theme this week, okay? So somebody could be coming back to you, which could cause confusion. You could be going back to somebody else. It could be a new person coming in, meeting somebody new. Or it could be referring to that situation earlier where somebody need to let go of, where, it's Two of Cups, but it's only that because it's a mutual love, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you don't love the person, they don't love you, but sometimes you just outgrow people, and that's just facts, So take that how it resonates for your situation. I apologize. Okay. Now, lastly, we're at 41 minutes, which is cool because I don't mind these readings being long because you only get one a week. So, as much information as Spirit wants to bring out is what I will give. I'm going to pull from my Oracle of the Unicorns for some advice from Spirit for the week. Okay. What's up? What's up, badness? What's up? My dog's so bad. She don't listen to nothing I say. She don't listen to a goddamn thing. She just gets so scared. She's so scary. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and how scary you are. But yeah. I just saw awareness, and I think we got that last week too. So a lot of y'all still aren't that aware. Or just need to focus on being more aware. Aww. Okay, so that Two of Cups that came out, like I said, some of y'all, people are coming into your lives. It could be somebody coming back from your past, like I said, and this could be a brand new person. So take it how it resonates. If you know the person from your past ain't your person, and you know that they crossed too many lines for that to be your person, let him go, her, whoever, go. They're not supposed to be in your life anymore. Allow for new. An example somebody told me was, not somebody told, I think I was watching a movie or something, but like a stand-up or something, I don't know. But they was talking about how, like, the person had this old car in the back, up on the block, just sitting there. And they kept saying they want a new car, but that car was out, that one was out there. So it was like, if you want a new car, then why that other one's still out there? You have to get rid of the old one before you can ever go buy a new one. You know what I'm saying? Before you can go get a new one to replace it, you got to get rid of the old baggage. You know what I'm saying? Do with that information what you will. All right, so the first card that came out, which was cute in my opinion, is Beloved. It says, I'm reading it backwards. Okay, I'm going to read it forward. Prepare for your, because I can't read it. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. You see these butterflies, and there's two horses. So, again, for some of y'all are entering a relationship that is going to help you. Like, are y'all coming together to heal and grow together is what I just heard. It's really going to be see the butterflies, transformation. Like, I feel like you both have gone through a lot of transformation, and that's why this is able to come together. But I do feel like that is really bugging me. I do feel like someone's coming back into your life. I keep saying back into your life, so I really feel like a lot of y'all are dealing with somebody where it wasn't working out. It's like it just didn't work out, And again, with my situation, like I ain't gonna speak in riddles and shit. Y'all know my situation didn't work out. But as I said, I'm releasing up to the universe to bring me whatever's in my highest good. So I've been released this person like a long time ago. So if he's coming back now, hopefully it will be renewed, transformed, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I'm manifesting what's for my highest good. So if he comes back, that means he's changed. Well, hopefully, because I'll be able to discern that if by what he says, if he comes back, but this is just an example for y'all, so if somebody comes back for your life, just make sure they walk the walk, talk the talk, make sure, all that is checked off before you give somebody else another chance. You know what I'm saying? Because it very well could be a test as well. Somebody come back still on their bullshit, and if you choose to entertain that shit, you're back at square motherfucking one with them. You know what I'm saying? You have to be wise, which is the bottom of the card, discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So also, those of y'all going after your dreams, everybody's not going to accept your shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a secret so nobody can send negative energy that way. And see how this is red? More root chakra energy. Work with your root chakra. Work with red stones. Carnelian is damn near orange, but it's still a good stone to work with. This is my carnelian. It's carnelian. Still a good stone to work with. Also, tourmaline, black tourmaline is a good one to work with. Because when your root chakra is out of balance, you feel scared. Okay, you feel fearful. You feel a lack of money. You feel a lack of stability. Like you don't feel secure. Is essentially what's happening when your root chakra is not in balance. So they're asking you to get that in balance. And together, I just gotta get it together before this person comes back, okay? Because if you don't, then you'll have yourself second guessing, like questioning, like, what's up with it, and you might make a wrong decision. I mean, not wrong, but you'll make a decision that you might, wish you hadn't made. Next card that came out was Goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. And she's all purple, so I'm getting crown chakra with that, but I also see more butterflies. Like, I really feel like a lot of transformation and shit going on. Okay? And then along with that trust in the plan we saw, we have patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. So don't take anything too seriously, and know that what's for you will never miss you, okay? And if you want something really great things take time. They don't just happen overnight. Great things take time, okay? So that's what I'm getting for the week. January 26th, which is today, to February 1st, that's crazy. It'll be February this weekend. But yep, so this is for January 26th, February 1st. I'm working on love reads right now. I have to get Scorpio edited and all that and uploaded. And then I'll be doing Pisces. This is really bugging me. Like, why are you here? And where did you come from? Like, my skin just breaks out randomly, and it honestly pisses me off, like, to no end. But, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching so much. Go follow me on Instagram if you don't, School of Thoughts Tarot. And if you don't see, this is really gonna piss me off. If you don't see your love read right now, just wait, and it'll be out this week before the 1st, okay? Well, thank you so much. Bye.